Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Alliance War video. So, I'm a little bit behind, but I'm going to catch up. A lot of family stuff, very unfortunate. Yeah, not to digress too much, but we'll get into it. So this war's a very light war. We're against GT40, my old alliance, old alliance, whichever people want to call it now. A lot of homies in there that I adore, so shout out to them. I hope they keep killing it. I know they're kind of chilling for the rest of this season, but overall, what a great bunch of people. So I only have 3 fights for this war. I was potentially having the 4th, which was going to be the boss, but I couldn't kind of commit to it, and also the assignment was a little bit contrary, if I'm honest. So we swapped it. But yeah, so I'm going to boost relatively big. I think, actually, no, sorry. I go only 20% in this because I only have 3 fights. They're all Luke Cage. They're all pretty simple, especially with this tactic. And yeah, that's about it. So it's going to be Path 9 in Section 1. Back up throughout Section 2, so I'm just going to skip straight through it. And then I'm going to be taking Node, I want to say it's like 45. And it's a destroyer from 5J. So you see here, I'm just putting boosts on. I'm thinking I'm moving an R, and I just decide to throw a 20 on. Yeah, there we go. I want to get these fights rushed through as quick as I can because it's unfortunately personal situation. I kind of didn't have much time. I didn't want to spend too much time doing this. I had to be really vigilant, so it's just unfortunate. But yeah, this is a no-brainer of a fight. Get an exhaustion on as soon as you can. Sasquatch will never start going into Wrath. He'll never gain any passive stacks or whatever. And yeah, Decay kind of takes over, and I'll basically heal up so much from doing the fight from the debuffs. So hopefully, for the most part, my health won't drop below, like, say, like 95%. As soon as I can, I'm going to hit off a special 2. Bait the special 2 here out first. Yep, lovely. Throw a special 2. Huge damage because he can't get any of his protection. And yeah, whatever that is on the planet in the background gets in the way of the time, but we've not got long left. This fight is pretty much over. I probably should have ended it there just by throwing a combo on special 1, but I just ended up wasting more time. And yeah, Luke does that fight pretty easily. The next fight, which is a Terax, I believe, if I remember right, is it Biwi's Terax? No, it's not. So this Terax here, obviously on this node, whenever you have a debuff on you, you reduce your ability accuracy, defensive ability accuracy. So my parries in that won't stick, so I just need to be prepared to take the damage, which is why you see me putting a combat region on. And yeah, that's about all there is to the fight. Once we start locking it down and we're going through it, it's going to be pretty easy. So what you see now, I have so many debuffs on me, no parries are going to stick. I'm going to start losing a little bit of health at the start, especially sitting inside his sort of like aura. But we're going to just kill that off as soon as we can, get rid of it. We have so much exhaustions here that the concussion like has to come, and it's going to be the most potent it can be at the 75%. So every time I relic with Luke, I normally tend to hit a heavy attack pretty quick after. Just gives me that ability to extend the debuffs. I'm going to wait out this this whole rock field for the most part. Hit a few parries because I can, and I decide not to back myself up fully into the corner. And now you can see the concussions run out. So I think at this point I just decide to go for it because I can see my health, I can see I have the debuffs, it's fine. You see that I'm not taking any damage anymore, I'm just eating quite heavy block damage, but it's not too bad for rank 3s nowadays to be taking like 2k damage into the block. And yeah, this is just one of them longer fights. With me running the power backs, it puts us in the position, but I believe that the concussion actually stops him getting indestructible a couple of times, which is quite nice. So I'm just going to rip the special 1 here, stuns him, so I go straight back in, and he's finished. So about a minute and a half, quite slow for Luke, but inequity and all the other stuff kind of all add up into that. So yeah, we're going to skip straight through section 2 now. And then we're going to go up to the destroyer. So for some reason I'm taking my time, and I said I was in a rush and I didn't have time. Yeah. So we're going to go on to mini boss island C here, and you can see that destroyer there. So this one is hazard shift, and it also has armor break if I don't attack for so long, and conflictor. So you see here the booster active. I've put on an advanced power start just so I can try and get to my special 2 quicker. And I believe I do put my own, so I did put my own guidance on here, so I can always parry, and that will be fine. I just need to be aware that any other debuffs after that could cause conflictor. But, so we're going to go into this. Let's see if soon, there we go, and exhaustion triggers the thing. And at this point I was like, I did not get any debuffs whatsoever from that first combo. And Destroyer's just kind of going through the motions here with a special 1. So we now throw the special 2, the concussion lands, which is really helpful. And that's kind of going to just make so much of this fight just now completely shut off. So you can see here, and now this fight's done. If we're being realistic now, there's nothing really this destroyer is going to do that's going to be scary in any way, shape or form. And yeah, we're going to keep the rolling through as Luke Cage does. And that's about all there is to it. It's really quite simple. I think even in a non-decayed tactic, Luke would probably be fine here. But this is my final fight. As you can see there, just finished. I'm going to show you the end screen because it's been a little bit while. So GTD40 destroyed us. Yeah, GG's to them. Good luck for the rest of the season.